All right, I'm live. Yay. Okay, so this is my first time doing this. Actually, I should have a more proper intro, shouldn't I? Hello and welcome to Unexplained Possibilities. I guess checking out a new tarot deck. I'm Melvin, sometimes known as Melvin the Crimson Taurus, and yeah, I've never done something like this before. I thought it would be cool to show off the new tarot deck, which is here, the Tarot of Dreams by, I'm going to butcher this name, Ciro Marchetti. I'm so sorry, I butchered it. And yeah, we're gonna do a flip through and compare it to some of the decks that I use most often, the Thoth here, and the Rider White here. Hello, Angie. Hello, Doll. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Big Blue House. Don't just stand there. Come on in. Now let's begin. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so this is I'm really excited. So, full disclosure, I did, take a peek at the cards and everything last night. When I got actually, I was flipping through them while Bonnie was doing her monthly tarot. So yeah, so the Thoth deck, it's one of my favorite decks by Aleister Crowley, and it's sort of a weird deck, which is why I have it. And the Rider White is the most used tarot deck in the world, and it's pretty much the standard, so it'll be a good comparison. All right, you guys ready? Uh-oh, I did something wrong. So I'm at an awkward position. It took me 10 years trying to set this up, which is kind of sad. But anyway, why isn't this showing? Well, whatever. We'll worry about it later. Anyway, let's begin. So let's take out, hello, Paranormal Witch. Take out the Rider White. There we go. And let's see. Here's our Thoth. Did a card get stuck? No. And let's check out the new hotness. Oop. All right. So you can know, because unfortunately there's a lot of fakes online. If you're going to purchase the Tarot of Dreams, make sure it's the correct one. So it should be a big box like this, and it should come with the book, the guidebook here, which we can see. And the guidebook is actually pretty cool. From the little bit that I read of it, it's actually quite detailed. If it does not come with the guidebook and it has some type of QR scan code or whatever, it's fake. Get away from it. You don't want that. And I was actually going to go live at 10, but two things happened. One was I forgot today was trash day, and I kind of wanted to see the trash truck and get the trash can coming in. And two, I forgot to put these cards in order, so I did that, and it took a while. But yeah, this is what we have here. So it's separated into two piles, which is cool, but I mean, kind of pointless. But already we see a teaser of the Fool and the Five of Cups, and my God, I love the art. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, I guess if you guys are curious, I can show off the back of the box, huh? Be a good presenter, Melvin. All right. So here is the back. Sorry for the glare. Actually, glare's not too bad. So, okay. Now, size-wise, this is a bigger deck than standard, as you can see. The Thoth is a little teeny bit smaller than standard, but they do have giant Thoth as well. Thoth tends to be a little bit wider, but yeah, this sucker just covers both of these like it's no tomorrow. However, it is not the biggest deck that I have. It's not the biggest cards. That would actually go to the Druid Craft, which I'll show here. This is Nine of Swords, and look at this sucker. It covers it covers up the Tarot of Dreams. So yeah, this sucker is huge. Yeah. So anyway, as you can see, we have the two Fools. It didn't cost too much. I actually got it on sale. So yeah, that helps. I paid about $15 for it, but again, it was on sale. Average, I believe the cost is somewhere between 25 to 27, somewhere in between there. So it's not too expensive. All right, so we got our Fools here from our Thoth. Fool here from our Rider White. You can move those to the side. And here's our Fool from the what is it called? The Tarot of Dreams. And what's interesting is with this Fool, as you can see, it's like his face is missing. Kinda. He's kind of see-through. Oh, but he has a little kitten companion, which, speaking of kitten companions, my cat might show up soon. She's not happy with me right now, so she likes messing things up. He's more of a jester than anything, you know, and he's kind of like, hey, it's time to grab the world, which is pretty cool. And up here in these parts, these are it's Hebrew and I think astrological sign. Not entirely sure. I still need to study this deck more and get a feel for it. The card itself is weird because it feels kind of thin, but then it's not. It's good quality. I don't know if that made sense or not. It feels thin, but it's not thin. Anyway, oh yeah, I guess I could just put it there so you could still see it. Yeah, okay, that works. So real quick, look at the Thoth, and you see how this son of a monkey's uncle, this Fool, is jumping right on out. You might hear the trash truck. Sorry, I already pulled my trash can in. But yeah, you see the Thoth here, the Thoth Fool. He's jumping out. He's ready for adventure. Whereas this Fool is kind of stupid and about to walk off a cliff. The dogs warn, like, hey, stupid, stop it. But, you know, it is what it is. Next up, we have always one of my favorite cards, the Magician, or the Magus in Thoth's case. And, you know, again, coming at you. This is based off of Hermes, I believe. Coming at you, going quick, doing his thing. Whereas the traditional Rider White, you know, everyone knows this image of the Magician, master of everything, victorious, infinite potential, infinite power. But this guy is interesting too because he's older and wiser, and he kind of reminds me of a Merlin and maybe even a Gandalf. And look, he's shining a light. You know, it's like, I'm shining a light on you. I'm shining a light on something. Like, you know, you need more experience. You need help. You haven't mastered what you need to master, so let this light guide you, so to speak. This guy looks pretty cool compared to the other ones. I mean, they're all different, though. You know, they're different, which I quite like. Yeah, steeped in light. There we go. Oh gosh, you're bringing back memories. So it's pretty cool with this guy here, and I love the coloring too, and I like the black borders that it has. I don't know, I like things like that. So, next up, of course, is the High Priestess. And the High Priestesses are interesting. I'm going to try to hold all three up at the same time, use my ham hocks to do that, and I'm failing miserably. I should not do that. Anyway, the Thoth High Priestess is, again, quite different than the other ones. And for some reason, this little camel here, it reminds me of King Payman. So I don't know why, but all of a sudden this kind of reminds me of King Payman. But it's a weird peacock thing he has going on, and it's like that third eye as well, and you know, use your power, and it kind of reminds me of Professor X when from the X-Men cartoon, 90s cartoons when he would use his power and you see the little blue waves and stuff. And the High Priestess is about intuition and mess like that. So kind of makes sense. Whereas this chick, you know, she's in between pillars. She's cool and all that good stuff. And speaking of the High Priestess, I just put up the other day a new Fool's Journey, which I haven't done one of those in a long time, but it's back, and it was dealing with the High Priestess, so definitely check that out. Now look at her. And guys, this is probably going to be a very long stream at the pace I'm going. I'll try to speed it up because, you know, people got things to do. But look at her. She's pretty, you know, and her eyes are closed. And it's like she's tapping into that inner power, inner potential. And that's the thing about the High Priestess. It is about unlocking your intuition, your instincts, trusting yourself. Oh, and the scroll even says something. I don't know if you guys can. Nope, you can't read it. It's blurry because, you know, it says, "Darkness into darkness, the key to all mysteries." Ooh. So, yeah, really cool with this High Priestess. And the pillars are there, of course. And moon in the background, mystery, as usual. Never-ending story vibes. Okay, I could kind of see that. So yeah. Oops, I should turn this the right way, shouldn't I? There we go. So I'm actually looking at the cards through my screen. So I'm like, so technically for me they're upside down, but for you they're the right way. The Empress. So Empress is interesting because one of my guides identifies with the Empress, and this Empress is a bit different. I don't know if I like her as much, but she reminds me of Adonis's mother, and I'm going to butcher her name, Mir, and she turned into a tree, and I'll get more into detail. But anyway, this Empress from Thoth, and the Emperor, and it's funny I say Mir because it involved Aphrodite, who of course is Venus, and the Empress, its ruling planet is Venus. So very interesting with that, actually, now that I think about it. So with this one, she kind of reminds me of a mermaid. Oh, sorry, moving the mic real quick. It's a little, there we go. Yeah, she reminds me of a mermaid. I mean, it's kind of weird because I don't think she is a mermaid, but she reminds me of a mermaid for some reason. I don't know, but shield is down, got a swan there, and I don't know. She doesn't feel motherly to me. She feels something else. This one does not feel motherly. It feels like a mermaid, and again, mystery, and like, what do you rule, if anything? So this is a weird Empress. The classic Empress here, though, this one feels like she can be a little motherly. Sometimes in other decks she's actually pregnant. I don't think she's pregnant in this one. And she's sitting, she's relaxing. It's like, no, I'm at the top of my game, I'm good. You know, that's what it feels like with this one. She's happy, she's cool. It's like, yeah, I rule everything. I am a mother, divine femininity, all that good stuff. Sitting in her throne. I wonder if it's a lazy boy. But this one, okay, so we have the harvest there, and she's a tree, and she has a little baby that looks more like a fetus than a baby. But that's why I bring up, it reminds me of Adonis's story, and how he was born and his mother turned into the Mir tree, and you know, she gave birth to him. It's just very interesting with this Empress, and she feels older than the other ones, which I guess makes sense if she's a tree, because trees have age-old wisdom. But yeah, so always interesting with her, like with this one. And Aphrodite was the one who cursed Mir to Aphrodite got upset about something. Like, I guess Mira was supposed to be most pretty or something. Aphrodite's like, no, you're not, I am. And she cursed her, and Mira slept with her father and got pregnant, and Adonis was born, and she turned into a tree, and blah, 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 yakety smackety. But yeah, look it up. It's actually a pretty good myth. It's a tragedy, though. It doesn't end well. The Emperor, fiery red, and this is the start of the zodiac, actually, with the major arcanas. So the Emperor is representative of Aries, so that fire energy for Thoth comes out quite a bit. You know, it's just power, power, power. And if you notice with Thoth, the Empress and the Emperor, they're looking at each other. It's a balance there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, power, power, power. That's what's happening with this guy. And then, of course, we have the classic Emperor. And again, power, power, power. Like, yeah, I'm once again at the top of my game. You're coming to me. Although this one feels a bit more stubborn and like, you know, it's like you've come to me, you better listen. This is a stubborn Emperor. But this one, I don't know what the heck to think about this one. This is like, I rule everything. This feels more like potential than actual being in power. I mean, but like, I rule over the city. And this is cool too, because it's futuristic in a weird way. It's not medieval or something else. It's futuristic. I have power. Drag Queen Emperor. I have power. You know, like, that's what it feels like. I have power. Where's your power? What do you rule over? You know, it's pretty awesome with this one. So again, I need to study these cards more and get a feel, but I'm digging it so far. Now, what's interesting is I don't see a fire element too much. I mean, yeah, the red jewels, but I'm not seeing a fire element or something that says I am Aries, I'm a goat, aside from the symbol here. So, but yeah, this guy is not one to toy with, but this feels like potential. Here is the yeah, I guess we'll start with the classic Hierophant. And the Hierophant is interesting because it has a connection to the High Priestess, but I believe that with the High Priestess, where it's looking internally, the Hierophant is looking externally, meaning it's okay to go to someone who's wiser and older for advice so you can learn and then put that knowledge to use. Because sometimes we can't find everything from within. And, you know, here he is counseling a couple of guys there. And it's like, hey, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. It's a lot happening in Thoth's Hierophant. It's a lot going on. He makes sure, you know, this thing is Taurus. Oh my gosh. But again, it's wisdom with the Hierophant. You know, he's sitting high. He's being illuminated by, who is that? I'm trying to think what Egyptian goddess this is. Oh, well, it'll come to me later. It's not important right now. But he's being illuminated with his wisdom. He has the key to knowledge. It's like, I know my mess. You can listen or you don't have to. Whatever. But the cool thing is the Hierophant in the Tarot of Dreams is not the Hierophant. I mean, it is, but it isn't. He calls it Faith. And I really like this card. It's kind of cool. So again, older person with wisdom, world wisdom, and we see the different religious symbols. And it's cool because it's saying, like, it's not just one thing. It's many things that we can learn from everywhere. And it almost feels like it's find what works for you, because there's no one size fits all. And it will take a while to get there because he is older. But even though he's older, he knows his mess. He's experienced. And, don't be afraid to seek out answers from other places. So anyway, this faith is really cool. I like this one. Or Hierophant, faith, whatever you want to call it. The Lovers, Gemini. Oh, where's Neema when I need her? And Thoth lovers are... There's a dove outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but he's just singing away. Anyway, Thoth lovers. It's a duality going on here, and it kind of reminds me a bit of Temperance. A lot happening with Thoth. The angel there, I guess the Cupid shooting his bow and all that good stuff, being watched down, watched over, all that good stuff. Classic lovers. Again, being looked down on by an angel. Although I don't consider this one an angel. I consider it more of some type of nature element. This is a little bit supposed to be like Adam and Eve, I guess, because look, there's the serpent there and everything, and the fruit tree and all that good stuff. Oh, look, a burning bush, or burning tree, whatever, a tree that's on fire. But anyway, I don't consider this one to be an angel, this thing here. I actually consider it to be some type of elemental, and this this card is actually representative of one of my guides as well, and that is Daisy. The Lovers here. Now, this is an interesting one because they are actually embracing, and this is passion and a different type of deeper love, I want to say. This one feels more shy, and it's like, oh gosh, are we going to do this? This one is, well, we did it. Let's go all the way. Let's keep this union. Let's make it forever. But this one is more like a physical expression, and it's a passion with this Lovers, and I think they're doing the Kama Sutra, something from the Kama Sutra, which is, hey, everyone wants to get freaky. But yeah, so this Lover's pretty cool. The Chariot, so Bonnie's card. Thoth Chariot is just coming at you with all sorts of things. What are these, like sphinxes and mess? Golden has, what is that? I don't know what that is. Some type of plate. I mean, those giant wheels. I mean, man, this Chariot is like, hey, I'm armored up. I know which way to go. I'm coming at you. Life's coming at you. This one, again, has the Sphinx, but not as armored up, a bit more relaxed. And it's like, hey, I'm leaving for this journey. I know where I'm going, and we're going to still come at you fairly quick, but more relaxed, and it feels good. It feels fresh, actually. This one feels fresh. This Chariot, however, looks like freaking Aquaman. Look at this. I mean, what the heck's going on here? It's Aquaman leaving Atlantis. What? So this Chariot is creating waves, and he is off to a new beginning, but he's also not paying attention. He's looking at almost what he's leaving behind and not where he's headed. And since he's going east, then, that's a new beginning, and he really, really, really should be paying attention, but it's almost like he's not ready to go. But man, this is a cool freaking Chariot. I really like this Chariot. This is probably one of my favorite Chariots already. This thing is cool. Who are you? Adjustment. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this is kind of weird. Well, it's not weird, but Thoth has a different order when it comes to some of the decks. So some of the major arcana has been switched. So this is basically justice, but we'll put it to the side for now. And we'll find, yeah, justice and strength was switched out. So what we'll do is we'll just put it in this type of order. I forgot about that. All right, so Thoth strength. This one, it's called lust, as you can see, and this one is bizarre. This one is freaky. Like, look at that, taking some sap, but it looks like a nipple. You got some weird snake thing, and this chick is naked and looks like she's getting off on this creature of some sort with many heads. I mean, this one is weird. I don't know where to begin with it, but it's weird. Thoth is weird, man, but I love this deck. I honestly love it. Aleister Crowley was weird, but yeah, that's enough about that one. This is the classic strength. Everyone knows this. Confidence, finding your own inner confidence, finding your own strength, and going forth with things, you know, not being afraid of the beast. But this strength is different because it doesn't have a lion, it has a tiger. And I'm getting like a weird Native American vibe with her, and I guess a little bit Princess Leia because of the hair thing, but it looks like it's braided behind. Anyway, this one is almost like unleash your inner strength, unleash your fury, unleash your power, you know, like let it out. This thing is ferocious and it's within you. So this is a cool thing with this strength. It's like, man, you have the confidence, you have the power within you. Release it, unchain it. The Hermit, Thoth Hermit. I mean, nothing too much to say about the Hermit. It's classic. I mean, he has Cerberus here, and yes, that is a sperm. And I guess that's an egg. So, well, to be fair, we all won that race against millions of others. Anyway, yeah, so this is guiding light to to being reborn in a strange way. And this Hermit, slightly different, older, tired, trying to find his way, getting away from mess that just went wrong. I like this Hermit. You know, it resonates with me, we'll say that. This Hermit, this one is different because he's not moving. It's like, no, I found what I needed to find, but I need a rest. I need to reflect. I need to think. This is about reflection, thinking, which is really cool because, and even then, you know, he's still, because the Hermit is still kind of the Emperor. I mean, not the Emperor, sorry, the Magician. He still has this light going on here and it's glowing on his staff. It's Gandalf the Grey before he became Gandalf the White. Yeah, so it's reflection, and it's how am I going to put to use what I've learned. So Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's pretty cool, basic, and I mean, it's again a lot happening with Thoth, but the Wheel of Fortune is pretty much the Wheel of Fortune. You know, where will it stop? Where will it go? You know, we make our own fortune. And sometimes, you know, we get lucky, sometimes we don't. So, Wheel of Fortune, not too much to say about it with Thoth, except for it's busy. It's a lot happening. And classic Rider White Wheel of Fortune is, again, it reminds me more of a clock or a compass than anything. And it is, which way will you go? You know, are you in control? Are you not in control? Because we do make our own fortune. And this one definitely reminds me of some type of steampunk watch or pocket watch or something like that. But again, Wheel of Fortune. in the Tarot of Dreams, also just called the Wheel. The same thing. It doesn't really matter, but this thing looks freaking awesome. Like, and what is that in the top there? Oh no, it's just a see-through mechanism. But yeah, it reminds me of a watch, a Swiss watch or steampunk watch. It's super cool. I like this Wheel of Fortune. Very mechanical, and it's like everything comes around when it's supposed to. Like tick 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 tick. It always comes around. What goes around comes around. It feels like with this guy. All right, so now we're at Justice. So here we go. This is, oh no, my cat's coming. Oh no, don't hit the wire. Don't hit the wire. Okay, she did not hit the wire. Hey, come here. You want to say hi? Come on, let people see you. Get a good look. Gigantic cat. Look up. Look up. Up, 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 up. Okay, you don't have to look up. Anyway, so you guys getting a Sweet Pea cameo. All right, you could go now. Don't walk on the... don't go that way. Oh, come on. There, go this way. All right, sorry about that. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Doop. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Justice or Adjustment, as it's called in Thoth. And this one is about balance. What's the zodiac? Libra is the zodiac for this one. And, you know, it's pretty freaking cool with Thoth. I love how he has his mess set up. Like, it's something about this where, and oh, you can even see the scales actually if you look close enough. But this feels like it's power, but it's not being unleashed yet. It's like, hold up, I'm going to hear you out before I unleash it. Again, classic Justice, and you see the scales for Libra, and the sword. You know, Justice is supposed to be blind, but this one certainly isn't. And it's, again, like, I have a sword. I'm going to hear you out. I may not use it, or I may use it, depending on what you say and how will you balance things out. Like, Justice is so cool. Justice is really pretty much a judge and listening to a case, not passing down judgment just yet or anything, being neutral and listening. So, oops, almost put in the wrong thing. Now, this Justice from the Tarot of Dreams, I don't like too much. I don't know. I'm not digging this one. It's something about it. It just doesn't speak to me. I mean, she's armored up and, you know, she's listening, of course. And she, unlike the other one, is actually blind. But for whatever reason, she just doesn't, I don't know, she doesn't speak to me like the other ones. I don't care for this one too much. I mean, good art. I love the background, but Justice herself, doesn't do it. The Hangman. Or the Hanging Man, whatever you want to call it. So this one, Thoth, this one is almost like a symbolism of Jesus, because I do think in this one he's nailed. Yeah, he's again, sorry for the blur, but he's nailed. And he's stuck. This one is more like, hey, you did this to yourself. What did you do to get stuck and nailed like this and hanging on and all that good stuff? So this one's not a happy hanged man. Whereas this guy, he's a bit more happier. It's like, well, you tied yourself up here, buddy, but, you know, you don't look too distressed. You're just kind of hanging out like, oh, well, you know, just doing my thing. Oh, I wish I could whistle. I was going to whistle. You know, this one's a bit calmer, and this is more self-inflicted, it feels like. Now, this Hangman I really like. This one is, it reminds me of an Olympian, and he's holding on to those those rings. There we go. And showing his strength and all that. And this one is like, you're not really stuck. You just need the strength to hold on longer and hang on so you can see where you need to go. Like, you know, you're already got places, so go further. Like, this one is really cool. I like this Hangman. Death. Thoth death. Again, a lot happening here. Skeleton ready to kill somebody. The Reaper. So, fun fact, the Reaper is not death. He's just collecting souls. Death is death. But yeah. Classic death. Classic death I like, but I'm also freaked out by. And Tarot of Dreams death. So this one is weird. Mostly because of that mask he has on. Like, it is freaky. And look at the snake with the symbols of the zodiac on him, which is really cool. You know, it's weird though with this one. Again, I still need to study this deck more, but this stuff is creepy. I mean, he has his own creepiness. He's creepy. Like, this guy is just, no. It doesn't look like he will kill you quickly either. It's slowly. I mean, this isn't, I don't think this is a poisonous snake. No, I think this is a type of constrictor, which means slow and painful. So this guy is, I don't know, man. He's creepy. Oops. Temperance. You think it's a female? Really? I mean, it could be. I really don't know. Or is this even a mask? Now that I'm looking at it closer, I'm not even sure this is a mask. This might just be a face. But it's creepy. But anyway, here's Temperance. Balance, coming a long way. Alchemy. I wish Curtis was here. Yes, you get the alchemical essence going, the formula, the flow. You have to know, because this is the mark of the dragon, the draconian. Where do you rest on its spine? Where do you go from here with the mana, the power, the essence? Are you one with the dragon? Anyway, Temperance, alchemy, mixing, matching. You know, I love Temperance. Temperance is a very cool card. Classic Temperance. Also, again, coming a long way, experimenting, not being afraid to try new things and journey and see what happens. You know, not everything's going to turn out good, but doesn't necessarily mean it's going to turn out bad either. And boobies. This Temperance, Tarot Dreams Temperance. Again, experimentation. Not everything's going to turn out good, but that doesn't mean it's going to turn out bad. It's how you make it. It's what you try. Don't be afraid to try new things. Go somewhere over the rainbow. This is a pretty Temperance. I really like this card. She's pretty. I like this. So I hope you guys are enjoying. I just realized I don't have anything to drink next to me. So darn. Anyway, we still have a long way to go. I was going to say long way to go and a short time to get there, but that's not entirely true. I have all the time in the world. Actually, I have till 5 p.m., but it's not yet. It's not even 12. Got a long way to go, short time to get there. Watch that bandit run. You guys see these? Yeah. Sorry, I might have to adjust the light. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that either. Well, we'll just have to tough it out. One day I will get better lighting, I promise. Alright, so the devil. You are the devil, I know. Lowest of the low. Took the life right out of me. Hello, Aldir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. What you buying? Thank you. So Thoth Devil is one of my favorite devils, but it's very phallic. So if you guys can't see what I see, then, well, I don't know what to tell you. But for me, it feels like escape, and be careful with who you make a deal with. This devil is, he's a little sneaky. And the classic devil. And these two here, these are the lovers, and they're chained up. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing in some regards. But it's like, hey, I got you. I'll make a deal. Oh, don't ignore them. They're nothing, you know. But this devil is very interesting, and he's a wheeler and dealer, and he's kind of scary looking. He's freaky, I admit, but still pretty freaking cool. Tarot of Dreams devil. I love this devil because the thing is, that's the Fool, but look, the cage is freaking open. The cage is open on this devil, and it's like, you can leave anytime you want. You don't have to take this torture. You don't have to take this deal. You chose to do things this way. This to me feels all about choice, and that's what the devil is about. He's about choice, and it feels like it caught the essence of that so freaking well in this. I think it's so awesome. And, you know, it's like, yeah, we can make a deal or not. It's your choice. You know, this devil is so cool. I like this devil. The Tower. A lot happening. This is a terrifying tower. No good comes from this tower. This is one of the towers where it's like, oh gosh, everything's going to, well, let's just say you're in the handbasket. This tower is just people jumping off. We got some monster breathing fire trying to destroy and eat you, and look at that freaking eye. I guess we'll just say it's the Eye of Ra zapping you, and just chaos. And it looks like that's even Apep over there about to swallow you up too. Anything that can go wrong has gone wrong. This tower is not a happy tower. Same with this tower here. This is not a happy tower, but this one feels like it's more outside of your control. when they go kaput, they go kaput. Not a happy tower. The tower's not a happy card. However, this tower, not destructive. It's like, which is weird for me, because this is one of the first towers. Well, not the first, but it's one of the few where it's like, this isn't destructive. This feels okay. This one feels like things happen that will shake your foundation, but it's not going to destroy it. And it's how do you handle it? So it's more like a curveball than getting hit by the pitch in the head and you go down. So this is a very interesting tower. It's quite different from the other, and it still has hope. The other two, those things, these suckers, it's no hope. It's no hope at all. It's everything. It's gone. It's gone down the toilet. This one, Nah, you're still strong. You're still standing. You know, it was just a curveball. You know, tough it out. Yeah, you got hit a little bit, but you're good. So yeah. Okay, so this card is somewhat representative of my guide Pearl and the star. In every deck so far I've owned and I've seen, I really like the star. And the Thoth deck, I think it's beautiful. It's a very nice essence about it, bathing and pouring certain things out, you know, out with the old, in with the new. Just beautiful card. You know, the star is one of my favorite cards in all decks because I have not seen a bad star yet. Oops, sorry, we gotta flip it that way. If you guys are enjoying this, and if I ever get another deck, probably won't be for a very long time, would you like me to do something like this again? Out of curiosity. Alright, next up. Classic star. Again, I like this. I like the star. Out with the old, in with the new. Guidance, you know, looking beyond. Wiping yourself clean of whatever has been bogging you down. Now, the star, the stars here anyway, those are the Pleiades, and it's the seven sisters. It's a good Greek mythology about them, and how I think one of the sisters was caught by the hunter Orion. Like, I think he always chased after them. But anyway, yeah, so seven sisters, the star. Now this star, this one is the one I absolutely love. This star, and this is a little bit of what Pearl looks like. My guide, she looks similar to this, not 100%, but quite similar. And it is something so celestial about this star. And this one feels like it's looking beyond the little bit of humanity. It's like, no, go beyond this. Go. This is very energetic. Like, go beyond the basic surface energy. Look within and figure out who you are and why you shedded your old skin to become who you are now. You know, the star is beautiful. Kinda paranormal witch. Pearl is weird, but I do know, like, she's supposed to be blue or have some type of blue tone to her. And be sure to tell your friends I'm doing this. Or not. I mean, I would like it if you would tell them. The more the merrier. Okay. Sorry about that. Stretching my back. Who are you? Oh, the moon. I had a brain fart. So Thoth moon is quite different, but it still has two pillars and usually something in between there. And the Thoth one, for me, it feels more like seeing what you need to see the little things that are hiding. And normally for me with the moon, it's about deception and not accepting certain things about yourself or about others, and predators, getting through predators with this one, and surviving. It's like, are you seeing what you need to see, and can you escape, because you have a long road ahead. This moon is gorgeous as well with the two wolves, or, well, I think one wolf and the other one some type of canine. What? Or maybe it's a husky and a German shepherd. I don't know. What the heck are these things? Anyone know what these dogs are? I swear, the one on the right, this one, oops, sorry. This one looks like a wolf. But it could just be a different type of dog. But anyway, again, are you surrounded by predators? Are you seeing what you need to see? I mean, this guy just looks fear. This one looks kind of dopey and a little happy, but this guy looks like, I will eat your freaking liver. Just try me. Come on, I'm hungry. Just try me. I'm gonna eat your liver. You know, the other one, hello. Can you scratch my belly? Come on. You know, but anyway, the moon is, again, another beautiful card to me. And seeing what you need to see in the shadows, watching out for deceptions. The Sun, another favorite card of mine. Wolf and German Shepherd. Okay, thank you. Thoth Sun, not as much happening as in other things, but before with the Sun, I always thought of it as a rebirth. A lot happening with this Sun. I always thought of it as a rebirth, but after, you know, doing more readings and learning a bit more, yes, it can be a rebirth, but I think it's also a continuation of a renewal of energy and a continuation on the journey that you've already been on. The Sun feels like it energizes you, very much like Superman, and you know, he gets his energy from the yellow sun, and that's what it feels like. The Sun is a rebirth, not a rebirth, but a renewal of energy. And it's like, okay, we're back. Let's do it. We got to continue on. It's like you've seen hard mess, but you're able to continue on. And here's the Sun in the Tarot of Dreams. And okay, so if anyone's a wrestling fan, does this not look like freaking Randy Orton posing? I swear to God it does. To the point I was actually going to get a picture of Randy Orton and just show this, because I swear it looks like yeah, I'm back. Oh. So wrestling fans will get that. But this one feels powerful, and it's like, it again, like Superman getting his powers back. Like, yeah, I'm flexing, I'm strong again, I can do stuff. Feels good, man. Feels good. And so this is, are these right? Yeah, okay. This is Judgment, aka the Aeons, and this is the second to last of the major arcanas. And this guy, it's okay. So remember with Justice, if Justice is the judge, then Judgment, or the Aeons in this case, is the jury, and they're the ones who hand down the verdict. And this is what I like to consider karma coming back. Whatever energy you put out, it comes back. Everyone reaps what they sow. And have you learned the lessons you were supposed to learn before you move on to that next level? This is basically the door that you have to walk through that tests you before you're able to go to that next level. And man, this one looks, again, beautiful. I love it. Like, and then the little face there, it's very celestial again, and rising above, going beyond, evolving, transcending. Very, very, very celestial to me, but I quite like it. And finally, for our major arcanas, the World. Completion. Oh boy, that's something we don't often get, huh? Thoth, the Thoth one's a little weird, but it's still completion. It's a circle. It's just weird looking. Because yeah, that's a serpent and the third eye and some woman. I mean, this is so weird, but also cool at the same time. And the classic world, looking around, evolving, heading up. Congratulations, you know, happy. I won't say you've mastered everything, because that's the magician. He mastered everything, but you have learned and mastered what you needed to go to that next step, to, again, shed your skin, shed this energy, and move on. So the World is a great card to come up. And Tarot of Dreams World. Now this one's a bit more basic and showing the elements: earth, fire, wind, water, heart. When your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Sorry. But in the center there, you can see the Fool. You know, it's like, yeah, I completed my journey. I actually did it. I got it. You know, it is completion. It's seeing it all, experiencing it all, making mistakes, because making mistakes is part of life. It's okay if you make mistakes. Making mistakes is part of life. That's how we learn. And it's repeating those mistakes, though. That's what kicks you in the butt. So it's pretty cool with the Fool, or not the Fool, the World here in this one. Okay, so we're on to the minor arcanas. I'll try to pick up the pace a little bit with the minors, but the majors, you know, I just want to, well, I don't freaking know. I want to do something. I have no idea at all. Okay. So Wands, which is fire element. Now the cool thing with the Thoth, he makes it known that wands are fire and passion. So Ace of Wands to start off. And, you know, I always like to consider it like a magic wand. The classic wand, of course. You know, a whacking stick or a walking stick, depending. And look at this, man. This is, again, gorgeous. Got that volcano in the background. I don't know why the lizard is there. What is that? An iguana? But it's freaking here. The wand is lit up, and it reminds me of a sorcerer or a wizard's wand. Two of Wands. Again, make out of this what you will. This one is, again, Thoth being weird. It's like, what the heck? Actually, I would say that for the Thoth miners, a lot of them are influenced by the Marseille decks. But yeah, it's just weird. I mean, you still have that fire essence though, which again you'll see in all the wands for Thoth. Two of Wands, looking out, you know, thinking, planning. The world is in your hands. What are you going to conquer first? Where are you going to go first? And here, we even see this with this one. Looking at the mirrors of the world and the steps. What steps will you take? Where will you go? Here's your chance. Now, the cool thing with the minor arcanas is they are governed by their majors. So wands would be governed by, or excuse me, aces would be governed by the magician. Twos are governed by the high priestess, and so on and so forth. So if you're learning tarot and you struggle with the minor arcanas a little bit, just look at the number and you can associate them with the major, and some of the meaning from the major can go into the minors. A little tip for you. And if you check out The Fool's Journey, I tell you that tip in there as well. Well, in the second one, I believe. Oh, thank you for the info, Aldar. Is it Aldar or Aladar? Aladar. Is it Aladar? Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not. Aladar. But thank you. He said that oh gosh, it's time to butcher a word. The Kabbalistic tree of life was Crowley's choice for the Ace of Wands. And here we go with the Three of Wands here. Again, still have that red glow, that reddish orange glow, that fire, just raw ferocity. Heading out on the journey. You know, now you're journeying out, got your walking stick, go for it, go forth, see the world. That's what's happening with the Three of Wands here. And again, we see this with the Three of Wands in the Tarot of Dreams, with the ship coming in, even though I would say that this is more imaginative. And, you know, like seeing where your imagination takes you so you can go there. Dream it and make it happen. So again, movement, journeying. Gosh, we need to go on a journey one day. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. All right, 4 of Wands. Completion. It's all good. I mean, my name is freaking Melvin. You know, like, oh, look, he's such a Melvin. You know, so your name is cool. Yours would fit in Star Wars. You ever hear of a character named Melvin in Star Wars? I think not. But yeah, completion, coming full circle. Also completion, but in a different way. You know, this is almost like family completion, getting married, happy ever after to a degree. And same with the 4 of Wands in the Tarot of Dreams. Completion, opening up, you know, going somewhere. Like, yay, we made it to the end, or one possible end. Darth Melvin doesn't sound good. I am so sorry. But yeah, you know, this feels happy to me. It feels happy. Yes. In the description is where you can reach me on the social media stuff. So Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, etc., etc. It's in the description below. What is this? What the heck is this? 5 of Wands. Again, I had another mind fart. Sorry about that, guys. Strife, huh? Again, beautiful. It's fire element is there, but it's not as strong. And I think it's either this one. Yeah, it's this one where it's like you're being blocked to me sometimes. Where it's like something is stopping your fire from burning as bright as it should be. Oh, I don't drink coffee. I've actually never had coffee before. But yeah, it's like you're not burning as bright as you should be. You should be burning brighter. Something's stopping you with this one. Conflict, fighting, you know, throwing down, getting it on. With our 5 of Wands here. A lot of passion exploding. And that's what happens with passion, though. If you run into people who are equally as passionate as you are, mess happens. But it's okay. I don't really drink soda. So no Pepsi. I haven't had a Pepsi in a very long time. Man, you guys remember those old Pepsi commercials when they were trying to be hip and everything? Pepsi, for those who think young. I remember Britney Spears did a few of those. And then when the 2000s or mid 2000s hit, like they were really trying to be with the hip crowd and just first you say whoa, then you say yeah, you wanna go, throw your hands in the air, drink a Pepsi, yeah. Like I think that was for Pepsi One. I think that was the name of it. Well, that was short lived, wasn't it? Anyway, sorry. Let me get back to this. So 5 of Wands in the Tarot of Dreams. Again, conflict, but this one's a bit different. I like how it's stylized. Man, again, so freaking cool looking. This one, it feels more like training than anything. And it's like focus your power, focus your passion elsewhere, you know. It's like, are you actually fighting who you need to fight, or what's going on here? So this one's a bit different. Again, need to study these, but this one's a bit weird. 6 of Wands. I like this one because it feels heavenly. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it feels good. It's like, yeah, wow, things are coming together. Hallelujah. I like this. This is a good one. Triumphant, succeeding, marching from victory or marching to victory, whatever you want to call it. Either way, marching to a beginning as well. This is confidence. It's like, yeah, look what I got. Pump your chest out, you know? Same here. Like, yeah! Throw your hands up. You know, again, a good positive feeling. I am victorious. Victorious. I won't give in. I won't give in. it's just awesome. Powerful. Seven of Wands. This is almost like letting a burning desire come out. Someone tried to stop you, but they can't stop you. It's coming out. It's showing. Burn bright, little star. Planting those seeds, getting ready, doing that hard work for later. Now, this one is interesting because it almost looks like he's it almost looks like he's defending himself from something. How weird, huh? It's like, I won't let you pass. So, or he's sticking the wands into some type of mechanism. But this one, again, very different and weird. It feels like he's defending himself. And he's going to win because his wand is freaking lit up. What's up with that? Now, this is one of the oddball cards in the Thoth for me, this Eight of Wands, because it feels like it doesn't belong. It doesn't feel like a fire energy to me. It feels something completely different. But swiftness, it's coming at you fast. It's happening. It's going. But it just... Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought I put something in the wrong order. But yeah, it just... I don't know. This doesn't feel like a wand to me. Does it feel like wands to you guys? I mean, we have a little bit of the fire thing going on, but this just doesn't feel like a wand. It feels like something else. To me, anyway. Coming at you quick. It feels like a wand to you. Okay. Coming at you quick. It's happening. You know, unavoidable in some cases. Again, beautiful background too. Let it happen. It's no avoiding it anyway, so let it happen. Again, oh gosh, these remind me of freaking torpedoes or something. Again, coming at you quick. Life happens fast. So I like this one. It reminds me of torpedoes. Like, life's coming at you fast. Get ready. And I would say if this one came up in a love reading or something, I would probably think someone's getting pregnant. All right, we're making our way, guys. We're making our way. Slowly but surely. Making our way downtown. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? That's weird. Nine of Wands. This one, again, it feels like being stifled or protected, actually, I would say. This feels like protection. And it's trying to protect the little passion you have left, like you've been hurt. And now it's like, no, we will protect what you have. We can't let that spark be extinguished, if that makes sense. And yeah, so this one's sad. Actually, for me, most of the Nine of Wands are sad. But, you know, this one, it's sad. Oops. Sorry, I put this the wrong way. Again, Nine of Wands. Sad. I've been hurt. I'm still standing, but I have trust issues. And oh gosh, what am I going to do now? but I'm still standing. That's the important thing. Yeah, I'm injured all over. Something hurt me. I had to fight a war that I didn't want to fight, but I made it. Which way do I go? But this one is, again, kind of sad because there's trust issues. This guy's just over it. The Tarot of Dreams, Nine of Wands, he's over it. He is not happy. He's just like, oh, I am so sick of everyone and everything. Forget you guys. I'm going to sit on my steps and just leave me alone. I need to reconsider stuff. I need to think. You know, this is just exhausted. Leave me alone. I think we've all been there for this. I think we can all truly understand this guy. Ten of Wands. It's carrying that burden, carrying that weight. A lot of stuff happening here. Not like a lot of stuff, but more like stuff on your back. But reaching that ending, you know, because the ending is in sight. You know, to me, it's like this feels like a gate and it's going to open up and it's like you're going to get there. So it's having an ending in sight, it feels like. So you're going to get there. You're going to go. You're going to make it. Again, Thoth deck. So brilliant. I really do like the Thoth, man. I like everything, though. I mean, if I didn't like them, I guess I wouldn't have purchased them. Do I have a deck that I don't like? Well, I didn't purchase it. It was given to me. So, yes, I do have a deck that I don't like and I never use, but I didn't buy it. So, I guess we're good. Again, carrying that burden, don't quit. You're right at the end. You are right at the end. Let your passion drive you. Do not give up. This one is like mercy. Oh my gosh, I made it. That's what it feels like with him. I made it. And also light shining down on him. So he's evidently going to get abducted by an alien. But it's relief. You know, that's what it feels. It feels like relief. I can drop all this weight. I made it to the end. Oh, thank heavens. Relief. This is the princess. Yeah. Princess of Wands. Floating on up to heaven. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. This guy here, this Page of Wands. Okay, so Princess of Wands, Page of Wands, they're pretty much the same thing. Anyway, this guy is, I don't know, he looks like a dandy. Whenever I see him, he reminds me of Elton John. I know it's weird, but that's just what he reminds me of. He's a dandy of some sort. And like, woo, we're going on an adventure. We're going to have some fun. Does this not remind you of Elton John? Like, come on, guys. Now, I don't really care for the pages in the Tarot of Dreams. I mean, it's just a floating head. And she looks mischievous. Why, Elton John? Look at the outfit. It's very flamboyant. And the hat. It just reminds me of Elton John. Look up some of the stuff that Elton John used to wear and then come back to me. But anyway, yeah, I don't like the pages too much in the Tarot of Dreams. It's a floating head and she looks mischievous as sin. And what is that wrapped around her? I never noticed that before. It's some type of... Oh, no, that's just cloth. I thought it was a snake for some reason. But I do like the checkerboard floor. I think that's really cool. And the reflections you can see from the wands in there. But I don't know. Something about the pages that just don't do it for me with the Tarot of Dreams. All right. Prince of Wands. So essentially this is a knight for the most part. Not really, like Crowley switched it up a bit, but we can somewhat see him as a knight, but then not really a knight, but it's in the knight's spot. So we're just going to say it's a knight. Coming at you, passion, that fire, you know, and this is coming at you hard and fast, which is great because that's what passion is. You know, it drives you. Let your passion drive you, man. Again, going forth, my whacking stick at the ready, and let's charge. Let's go. Looks like Elton John. Oh, no. Are they the same people? Sorry, checking this real quick. No, two different people, but they're just from the same kingdom. Not as flamboyant, but he's ready to go. He's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go in the desert and let's do our thing. Do whatever it is we need to do. Tally-ho! Yeah, there you go. Aladar got it. Tally-ho! Or, of course, as the Americans would say, charge! I do say, tally-ho and get some tea. And this knight looks freaking awesome. The Knight of Wands. He's on a dragon. Well, actually, it's not a dragon. So here's a little fun fact for you guys. In order for a flaming, fire-breathing lizard to be a dragon, it has to have wings and 4 limbs. But this is Western dragons. If it does not have 6 limbs, so 2 wings and 4 legs at the very least. If it doesn't have that, then it's not a dragon. If it has wings and 2 legs, then technically that is a wyvern, I want to say. But just for the sake of this, he's on a freaking dragon. I mean, this is such an awesome looking card. Oh my gosh. This is, I'm going to get you. Rawr. Armored up too, and man. Kind of looks like the Mortal Kombat dragon, even though that is a Japanese or Chinese dragon. This one kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Like from Mortal Kombat, a little bit, like with how its neck is, and I don't know. I could just be speaking out of my bum. Let me just shut up. Let's go to the next card. Darn it, Puff the Magic Dragon. All right, Queen of Wands here, sitting on their throne. Again, power. We have all that fiery energy back the way it should be. This Queen of Wands. I like this Queen of Wands meaning, but I actually dislike her in this deck. It's something about her that doesn't speak to me. I prefer her in other decks. But usually she's a witch. Usually. And this Queen of Wands, I don't know what it is about her. I don't know if it's some Aztec stuff happening, Mayan, Inca, I don't know. But this one, I don't know what it is, but I think she's really pretty. This one speaks to me. In probably the wrong ways, but I really think she's just gorgeous. I don't know what it is about this Queen of Wands, but I really, really like her. And the Knight of Wands. So equivalent to the King in the Thoth deck, but then not really. Again, it's weird. Oh, you know what? We're going to actually see an extra card in the Tarot of Dreams soon. I forgot about that. But yeah, the Knight of Wands. He's, again, a go-getter. Fire, power. This is just power. It's flaming cape and everything. I am charging, and if you try and stop me, you're going to be roasted. This one, however, way more laid back. Also has a nice cape, but well, and a lizard. way more laid back, and he's looking out before he makes some crazy decision. It's like, you know what? Let me think about this before I show my passion. So his passion is there, but he knows how to contain it. He doesn't need to just shoot forth. You know, it's not like I'm going to flex my power. No, let me see the work that I did with my power. This guy though, he's just, nope, we're going forth. We're burning this mother down. And this King of Wands, again, power. Feels like he has power, but actually he feels like a good mix of Thoth and Rider White King of Wands, because he has power, look at him, he's powerful, but he's not aggressive with it. He can be, but only if the situation is necessary for him to be. Oh, look at the shadow. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that before. Oh well, you guys gonna have to deal with that too. Sorry. Again, I will get better lighting one day. If you want to donate to Unexplained Possibilities, be sure to do that. Get Melvin lighting fun. Anyway, yeah, Mesopotamian, thank you. He has power. He has it, but he doesn't need to flex unless he really has to. It's a confidence here. So I like this one. It's a good mix because he's looking out, he's observing and taking into consideration, and not just going forth and trying to take someone out. Oh, I'll have to remember to make chapters of this in case people decide to show up later or something like that. All right, so this is a bonus card that's in the Tarot of Dreams, and it's the Palace of Wands. Again, very, very pretty. You know what? I might try to adjust the lighting on here. Give me a second, guys. I'm doing this live, and I really shouldn't be. One second. I'm gonna try to. Oh, that's not it. That was bad, wasn't it? I shouldn't have touched that. I probably should stop whatever I'm doing because it's not going the way I expected it to go. Oh, there we. That's a little better. I don't know. Whoa, too bright. Too dark. I'll just forget it. I'll just stop. I'm gonna blow something up. All right. Sorry about that. I'm trying to adjust the lighting and all that, but anyway. What is it? Yeah, the Palace of Wands. So in the Tarot of Dreams, they added, or Ciro added palace cards, which is really cool. I just don't know what they entail yet because, again, I have not studied this deck, but it's really cool. Like, beautiful. Look at it. I think this is where you're at with your essence or your energy, perhaps, but just so awesome. Is that a... Yeah, they have dragon. Yeah. Oh wow, those are the Dragon Knight guys. That's so cool. Okay, you ready for the cups? If not, better get ready because they're ready for you. Ace of Cups. Here. I always like to think of the Ace of Cups kind of like being handed a trophy, and it's filled with goodies. Your cup has runneth over. Oh wow, this one actually looks like a freaking trophy coming out of the sea. Like, here you go. Way to go. You did good. Here's your reward. But you only get rewarded if you put in the work. This is really beautiful. Two of Cups. I love the Two of Cups in Thoth. This one, it's just something so beautiful and peaceful about it. It's just, oh, I love the Two of Cups in the Thoth deck. So classic, of course. Contract. I guess you can you guys see the cursor? I hope not. Contracts, coming to an agreement, maybe even a relationship. So this Two of Cups is cool. And this one. Look at that. The swans make a heart. So I guess with this one, I could see it more so for love than a business transaction. But again, just beautiful. Just very, very beautiful. Yeah, I guess we could see it as love. Our Three of Cups. Or, yeah, I can't count. Anyway, Three of Cups. Celebration, so to speak. Yay, we're celebrating. Woohoo! So very feminine, Three of Cups. I always thought, anyway, you know, because it's feminine energy. Although some decks have it with masculine, but it's like, yeah, let's do it as a group. Let's do it together. You know, sometimes you can't go at things alone. And this one, party. Wow, very different. I don't know why, but I thought the mermaids were frog legs, but those are mermaids. So again, even with the mermaids, feminine, very feminine, and it's party, Mardi Gras, it looks like. Mardi Gras. Anyway, good energy with the Three of Cups. Just very, very good energy. And yeah, definitely check out the Tarot of Dreams or Ciro's other work. He's done quite a bit. This one was recommended to me from Bonnie, actually. She doesn't own it, but she saw it. And she was like, oh, okay, this is a good fit. Because I was looking for something for a particular guide. And she was like, no, this is the one. This is what I'm getting. And yeah, so far, I like what I've seen. And the card stock, it feels good. I at first said it feels thin, but good. And it's still true. It's weird. Thin, but good. Where are we? 4. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Contemplating, thinking. What is going to shine down and rain down upon you? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to? Or are you not? You know, this is like, maybe you're not paying attention. Look the other way, stupid, you know, essentially. Are you lost in your imagination? Yeah, with the Tarot of Dreams, this is like, are you lost in your imagination? Again, beautiful. I love the colors. I love the dark colors. Unfortunately, I don't have the best camera, so the colors aren't popping the way they should be popping, but I do hope. Wait, why are you here? You shouldn't be here. We're only on 4. Why are you here? Okay, so someone made a mistake. For whatever reason, the coins here. Okay, well, anyway. So this is the Tree of Life card. This is a bonus card. You don't actually read with it. It's just for reference and possibly a spread. So this doesn't matter. We'll just put this one to the side. There. We'll put it there. Yeah, there it is. The Gilded Tarot. That was a good one. And yeah, so that was weird. A little bit out of order. There's also another one that is a collection of all of his art or his favorite pieces. And I can't think of the name of it, but it's a bit of every deck he's done in there. And I think it's pretty cool. All right, sorry. So let's get back to this. I don't know why those cards were there, but anyway. Five of Cups, disappointment. As you can see, this one looks draining. It reminds me of like if you have to share a giant drink with someone and they take it all and it's like, oh man, I didn't get any. You know, upset, not paying attention again. Like you couldn't carry 5 cups anyway, and yet you're crying over 3 that spilled, yet you can only carry 2, and the 2 you can carry are still up. Stop being silly. 5 of Cups. Again, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You know, you can't carry everything, so why are you crying over it? You can only carry 2. Look at what you have. Count your freaking blessings. Like, don't be depressed about it. Also, it could be if those cups are filled with some wine or something, you're an alcoholic and you need to seek help. Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm looking at this 6 of Cups here. Jeez, this one pops. Holy cow. So 6 of Cups are usually nostalgia cards and grouping together. Like everyone's coming back together, which I can dig. I like that. You know, it's an old friend coming back, an old memory, something like that. Like, yay, be nice, welcome back, hugs. But this one pops. Wow. What do you guys think about this 6 of Cups? I like it. I wish I had a better camera though for you so you could see the colors better. Sorry, I'm taking it away so I can get a better look at it. I went through the cards when I got them the other day, but I didn't really go through them. But wow. Oh man. So looks like we have a new fun. Invest for Unexplained Possibilities lights, computer, and now camera, so these could pop more. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is very beautiful. Seven of Cups for the Thoth, and this is depressing. It's like acid. That's what it reminds me of. This reminds me of acid, and just not good. Yeah, just not feeling good, not feeling the best. And oops. And then here, 7 choices. Pick and choose your poison, or don't pick and choose your poison. You know, just be careful what you decide to do, I guess you could say. Not every choice is a good choice. And not everything that looks good is good. Not everything that looks bad is bad. And so this one's pretty much like the classic 7 of Cups, I would say. I'm going to try and hold them together so you guys can see it. Yeah, so, I mean, it's very similar to this one. It's nothing too standoutish except for the art. And we have some bird visitors. What is that? Is that what kind of bug? Well, okay, so that's an evil looking spider. Jeez. That's interesting. I don't know why that spider stood out to me before the freaking serpent. Oh, huh. I might need to do some reflecting now. All right, little birdie, we hear you. 8 of Cups from the Thoth. Again, kind of depressing, and it is having to leave a situation behind because you're not getting what you should be getting. Everyone else is, but it's empty for you. So it's time to go and seek your fortune elsewhere. It's sad. This one is sad. The 8 of Cups is a sad card, leaving behind what you've built up, leaving behind something that you love, that you put your love and life into, and you have to say goodbye. And again, beautiful freaking art on the Tarot of Dreams. Oh my gosh. It's just freaking gorgeous. And it's leaving behind your fortunes almost, going elsewhere. And now this is interesting though, because with this one, it's not necessarily leaving it behind. It's more like moving on. Like you're going to somewhere else, something better even. Ascension. I hate that word, by the way. It's just so very overused, but it is ascending. It's almost like leaving behind what doesn't suit you or fit you anymore because you've realized you don't need it. That's interesting with this Cups. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just stretching out real quick. 1 second. I am still here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hope you enjoyed the sound effects. Let's get back to it. So the Nine of Cups, I love the Nine of Cups in the Thoth because it just feels like fortune and money and fun, and it's like accumulative. It feels so good with Thoth. The Nine of Cups in Thoth is awesome, but it can also be overcrowding as well. Is that someone at my door? What's happening here? It's just fun. The Nine of Cups in Thoth is fun. The same with the Rider White. Accumulative, just so much here. So much there. It's like, yeah, I'm proud. You know, this feels like, be proud of your accomplishments. Show off your trophy, show off your work. Whereas with the 8, leave behind your accomplishments, leave behind your work, which sucks, but, you know. Now, look at this guy. Look at that face. Oh, he looks a little derpy, but really happy. And again, accomplishments like, oh my gosh, look at everything I did. I'm drunk on my success. I'm drunk on my success. Yeah, it's a happy card. He looks so derpy though. Derp. But you know, it's okay to show off. Fortune is here for you. Your accomplishments are here. And it's more than just material accomplishments. This is emotional. Like, this makes you truly happy. You have success, not just riches, success, fulfillment. Shining down, like, these are, again, the 9 and the 10 of Cups with the Thoth are just so gorgeous. And it's accomplishment. Like, I've accomplished. I did what I needed to do. Like, let's celebrate. It's a happy time, but there's room for more, interestingly enough, with this one. It's room for more, still room for growth. And this is, I like to say the 10 of Cups in other decks, or, well, the Rider White in other decks, is sometimes the bittersweet card because it is an ending. And it's a happy ending, don't get me wrong, but it's also bittersweet because it's like sending a kid off to college. You're happy they're going, but you're kind of sad they're going at the same time. You know, it's weird with it. It's a happy ending, but bittersweet because now you have to let someone go so they can start their journey and find their happiness. And you're happy for them, but also sad because a piece of your life is leaving, but look what you did. That sounds confusing. Oh, wow. Again, beautiful. Okay. Why does this guy look like Sam Winchester from Supernatural? What's going on here? And there's Wishbone, or Eddie from Frasier. What? Does he looks like freaking Sam Winchester. Anyway, or Jared Padalecki is the actor. Happy ending though. Family card. It feels good. It's fun. It feels fresh. Just great energy. Princess of Cups. I don't know what to say about this. Again, with Thoth, a lot happening here. Kind of weird, but, you know, it's Thoth at this point. This one I never really liked. I've never really liked the Page of Cups in the Rider White. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just odd to me. And Page of Cups from the Tarot of Dreams, I already said I don't care for the pages too much. They're floating heads and they're a bit odd. She doesn't look mischievous though. She just looks a little confused, like, why am I wearing this hat? Where am I? What do I do? Prince of Cups here, again, coming at you, coming right for you, but not as aggressive as the Fire or the Prince of Wands. This is more like, I'm giving you time, so really rethink certain things. Same with the Knight of Cups here. You know, it's a balance. Like, it feels like Cups are very balanced. They know what speed to go. If they have to go quick, they'll go quick. If they have to slow down, they'll slow down. It's like they're just very balanced. They know how to do it. And this guy's on a freaking seahorse. I don't think it's as cool as the dragon, but he's on a freaking seahorse. I mean, what more can you say? Sorry, straightening that out. Where are you? The Queen? Yeah. Queen of Cups I've always liked because it always gave me that, like, mysterious queen. And it's a calmness with this queen that I don't think other ones quite give. So I've always liked the Thoth Queen. It's also a power here as well, but a calmness. A blending in a weird way. So this is the queen that I would probably flirt with, and then she'll drown me because, you know, it's like, you're not supposed to flirt with royalty. A lot happening with this queen, but again, I don't really care for her too much. She's just meh, so to speak. And this one, she looks angry. She looks like she's not happy. Oh, okay. Okay. So, thank you. I had it a bit backwards. Okay. I for whatever reason, I thought the knights were okay. Thank you. Yeah, this queen. Oh, god darn it. Now I'm going to have to redo the... God darn it. I'm not redoing it. We're going to stick with what we have. This queen, she looks angry. And she looks angry. She does not look happy, but looks can be and are oftentimes deceiving. I do like her outfit, though. Something about that. And I don't know why she has the cup the way she does, because it almost looks like it's giving her little nipple thingies. But anyway, this is a cool queen, even though she looks PO'd. Actually, she looks kind of manly too. Okay, so Knight of Cups here. All right, so for the next deck, then I'll just rearrange the knights. That's so weird. I could have sworn I put them in. Whatever. I'm gonna go crazy thinking about it. But I've always liked this Knight of Cups. This one speaks to me because he's going forth and he's riding hard and fast, and yet he isn't. It's so weird, but this knight has always been cool to me. His back is to us because he has a goal, and it's like, I'm gonna get this goal. I'm gonna get it. And it reminds me of just not quitting. Don't slow down. Don't stop. Keep going for whatever your goal may be. Our king here. Again, I don't really care for the king. Like, I noticed that in the Rider White, they don't speak to me. The king, queen, and page of cups, I don't really care for them. They're just like, eh. I mean, yeah, he's cool and everything, and it's good to remember that, you know, he's the calm in the storm, and, you know, the eye of the hurricane, so to speak. Like, I can cause chaos, but I'm not doing it because I don't have to. But this king, again, looks kind of PO'd. Yeah, oh gosh, yes. But that's why I like Crawley. You know, the Thoth deck, it could be quite intimidating, but it's actually kind of simple. And I like to call it simplistically complex because its looks are deceiving. And Crawley was a troll. I mean, that's the best way I could put it. He was a troll. I think the guy had a sense of humor, and I think he was a showman who put on a lot just because he could, and all that good stuff. But I do like him. He's a very interesting person. But yeah, this King of Cups guy looks PO'd, but I like it. And look, there's your cup trophy. So this one, I could kind of dig this one. All right, we are into the swords. We're almost there. Thank you all for sticking with me. Whoever stuck with me, I appreciate it. And I hope you're enjoying. I hope that this little flip through is helping you with whatever, pass the time, even if you're just listening to me being a goofball. Okay, just straightening out real quick. Okay, so the aces. Out of curiosity, anyone who's listening, do you have a favorite card in any deck? It doesn't matter the deck, but do you have any particular cards that stand out for you? For me, I really like the Star. I like the Hierophant usually, you know, sometimes I like the Death card, or yeah, the Death card. Like, Death is really interesting usually. Anyway, Ace of Swords. I have the power. The Ace of Swords reminds me of He-Man, Masters of the Universe. The real He-Man, not this Kevin Smith He-Man. I don't know what that junk is. That can fall off a cliff. But yeah, it always reminds me of He-Man. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I forgot to show you the Palace of Cards from the Tarot of Dreams. Well, here it is. Underwater Atlantis, kind of futuristic, but then kind of not. This actually reminds me of the Gungan city from Star Wars Episode 1. So, again, and then there are the knights on seahorses. Now, here is the Ace of Swords, and this is the cover art. And this Ace of Swords is so weird. It's a little freaky for me. Like, this top part with the head here. It's a little freaky. Like, man. But it's something. It's beautiful, but freaky. This is not a sword that I would use. I mean, the thing will freaking bite you. Two of Swords and Thoth. I love this. Now, I know it's just me, but sometimes when I'm looking at the background here, I don't know why, but it reminds me of a pirate ship. But I do like the Two of Swords. This one is really cool. Even though the background reminds me of a pirate ship. I don't know why. A classic Two of Swords. I don't want to make a choice. No, I will not. I will not. Nope, nope, nope. You make it for me. Now, this one is beautiful. Oh my gosh. This might be my new favorite Two of Swords. This is gorgeous. Oh my god. The purple, the blue. Oh my god. Ow! Anyway, I think this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, the art is just on point. This is always a depressing card. Three of Swords. Just, it's depressing. It doesn't look happy at all. You know, it just looks like dark rain clouds and just, ugh. No good can come of this. You know, heartbreak. Three of Swords. And the Rider White. Yeah, heartbreak. God darn it. And it looks like it's raining in the background too. Now this Three of Swords is different because, I mean, it's still kind of gloomy, but it's a different type of gloomy. Like, as you can see, her hand is over her heart. So it is heartbreak. It's still showing that, but it's just different. Also beautiful. Again, sorry for the glare and the lighting. I really do apologize for that. And in all seriousness, I am hoping to upgrade very soon to have better lighting. But yeah, you know, she kind of looks like Padme a little bit, Princess Amidala, just a little bit. Four of Swords from the Thoth. Again, a lot happening in the background anyway. Almost looks like laser beams or spider webs or something. Resting here, like it's time to rest and relax, and maybe it's time to awaken. Actually, maybe you're resting too much, you know. But this is, oh yeah, maybe someone was resting too much because this thing is open. You know, they pushed it open. Again, beautiful artwork, and it's a time of rest. Evidently, this guy is a warrior or a knight of some sort, and it's like it's time to rest and relax and just get that weight off of you. But can you actually do that if all you have is killing on the mind? Five of Swords. And this one, well, you can see what it is, but this one, I don't know. It's a bit deceptive because when I first see it, I was like, oh, this feels kind of evil. But looking at it more, it's not evil. It's just maybe things didn't go the way they were supposed to. Maybe there is a hurt. Maybe you're desperate for a victory of some sort, you know, but not evil. You know, a stalemate, no one wins. It's no winners. Everyone loses, and you got to pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces of your life. Five of Swords in the Tarot of Dreams. Again, like, also brilliant. I need to study it though, because I can't tell you what I get from it yet, except for I love the way it looks. I think it looks freaking awesome. And there's someone there screaming, like, oh no. So again, it feels like no win situation. I would say that. It feels like it's a no win situation. You're not going to win, so why are you doing this? Six of Swords, spider webs again. I don't know why I'm calling it spider webs, but it feels like spider webs to me. Getting away, trying to go to a new area, trying to start life anew. I've never seen a Six of Swords like this before, and it reminds me of what's his name, Charon, is it Charon or Karen, Chiron from mythology, the boatman, you know, where, you know, you have to pay the boatman, that type of thing. That's what this one reminds me of. In order to reach your destination. Oops. Butterfingers me. So the purple that's on there is gorgeous as well. Seven of Swords. This feels better. If that makes sense. It feels better. But it also feels like it's a lot of things coming at you at once, and you can't deal with it. You can't handle it. Trying to carry too many things, leaving something behind, not handling mess the way you need to be handling it. And this one is a straight up thief. Like, you're leaving something behind. Don't be greedy. Get away while you can, if you can. You're carrying too much, kid. You know, so we can even say that someone's trying to take from you. Again, it would depend on the type of reading that I would use these cards for the meanings of them and the story and all of that. But you can also go by basic meanings too. All right, there we go. Sorry, I had to well, I didn't straighten it. I made it crooked. Oh, god darn it. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. One day I'm going to be good. I'm going to be a good presenter. I promise. Eight of Swords. Interference. Always interference block. You know, like your essence is being blocked. Your energy is being blocked by some prick and you need to kick them in the balls. And I always felt this one was like, please save me. I need a hero. And it reminds me of the old cartoons, like the Dudley Do-Right cartoons, where I can't think of the chick's name. She'd get that's not right. Kidnapped by, what was his name? Dastardly or something? Or am I thinking of Wacky Racers and Penelope Pitstop? I might be thinking of that. But anyway, in Dudley Do-Right, Moron would kidnap the chick and tie her to the train tracks or something, and she's helpless and just help me. That's what it feels like with this 8. I mean, that's no laughing matter. I should not take joy in that, but that's what it reminds me of. And this one, again, beautiful, but like, are you being pierced? You need to be saved before all those swords pierce your little bubble, your shield. But it is saying you still have time. You still have time. This card, 9 of Swords. I mean, the swords are dripping blood, for crying out loud. Fear, anxiety, just hurt. Cruelty, as it says. Nothing good's coming out of this. Not yet. Again, fear, anxiety, unable to sleep, waking up, being scared. You know, not having that good, peaceful rest because something is on your shoulder. Something is bothering you and you can't get rid of it. There is no getting rid of it. It is you pretty much dealing with it, finding out the cause, dealing with it so you can get rid of it. Wow, look at this one. I'm just taking a really good look. Holy cow, this is something out of a scary freaking movie. Look at the swords. Look at the tree hand. It's like a nightmare. You see that? Well, of course you see it. I'm showing it to you. Wow. This is a cool 9 of Swords. I quite like this one. This is a really cool 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Now, this one, because of the orange and everything, it reminds me of a wand, like this fire and passion. That's what this one reminds me of. It isn't, but it feels like a wand. And yeah, maybe that's what it feels like with the 8 of wands. To me, it feels like a sword, maybe. But whatever. A lot happening here, but it's almost like an explosion in a weird way. Getting stabbed in the back. The 10 of Swords is a little deceptive, but ultimately it's trying to tell you that tomorrow's another day. The sun comes up. Leave your worries behind you. Don't take your worries with you. Whatever pain you have, whatever you're feeling, it will go away. It will fade, as all things do. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Princess of Swords. This is a cool card. Like, I love how she looks. It looks like she's going into battle. Like, I'm ready for this. I got this. You know, just ready to take off. So this is a cool one. Page of Swords. This guy, I like to say that sometimes he's kind of like a lesser fool, where he's continuing his journey, and you know, he's a little bit more experienced, but still kind of like he's a little too young, but he's going with his instinct. He's following the wind. And I don't know if I said this or not, but swords are air elements, and it is where our mind is, you know, where our head is. Sometimes you hear your head's up in the clouds. Well, yeah. Wait, did I skip the Ten of Swords for... I did skip the Ten of Swords for the Tarot Dreams. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Jeez. I must be getting hungry. Anyway, the Ten of Swords and the Tarot of Dreams. This is interesting because the swords aren't actually piercing his skin. I mean, yeah, they're piercing, but it's the light there protecting him. He's fearing nothing, which is interesting. But again, cool art. Now, the Page of Swords for the Tarot of Dreams, which, again, I can't get jiggy with the pages. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's because it's just a floating head. I don't know. Definitely going to have to look into this more. But I like the coloring. I like that blue. So we'll rearrange this to here. Put you there. All right. So rearrange some stuff real quick. Anyway, Knight of Swords for Thoth. And as you can see, he's going forth, doing his thing, going forth fast. And it's weird because it's, even though swords are about your head, where your head is thinking and all that, there is also a little bit of an impulsiveness to where you see things that aren't actually there sometimes, or you create a story so you can go forth. And it's charging right at it. But I like to say that the Knight of Swords are kind of like Don Quixote, where you're envisioning things that might not always be what you need to envision, and you're fighting an enemy that's not an enemy. It's not even real. Oh wow, he's on a freaking Pegasus. He's not as armored up, but he's on a Pegasus. God darn it, man. The knights in the freaking Tarot Dreams just have all the cool steeds. Queen of Swords. And yes, that is a head she chopped off. I've always liked the Queen of Swords in most decks because she has two energies, I believe. One is an energy of, I will listen to you, I will accept you. And then that second energy is, if you mess up, it's off with your head. Look at this one. Wow, very pretty. And how she's holding the sword. She's holding it close, almost like a baby. Where it's like, this is my baby. I know how to use it. Don't make me use it. So, yeah. She's not one to toy with. Prince of Swords. And this, for whatever reason, reminds me of an earth element. Probably because there is a card in earth, in the disc or Pentacles, whatever you want to call them, that's similar to this. Maybe that's what it is. But the King of Swords, I don't have an issue with. I always like the King of Swords because he's just cool about it. I mean, yeah, his sword is drawn, but unlike his wife, he's a bit more calm and he cuts through lies, so to speak, where she's going to cut off your head. And here he is in the Tarot of Dreams, surrounded by swords. And is that his crown that's off his head too? Like, very interesting. Oh, let me show you the Palace card here. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, the Palace cards are legit. Wow, again, futuristic looking, somewhat futuristic. That is gorgeous. Wow. And now I noticed that there are actually no knights on the Pegasus though. They're just statues, which is interesting. The other two had knights on them. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay, well guys, good news. We're in the home stretch. Now let me just drag this on for 10 years. No, I won't do that. But I do need to stretch my legs real quick. So I'm still here. I'm just stretching, getting blood flowing. Because I have been sitting down for a while. And you might be hearing the trash truck again. All right, here we go. I'm back. Let's do this. So, the Ace of Disc or Pentacles. Disc, Pentacles, same thing. Earth element. And like with the aces, I like to say they're gifts from the universe. That's what I like to say anyway. I don't know if it's actually true or not. Whoa, what's happening here? Look at this guy. Man, is that Hercules or someone? What's going on with this ace? It's like he's ready to throw this thing at you. Like, no, you're getting your reward whether you like it or not. Wow. The twos here. Twos are usually about balance. And I love this two of disc in Thoth. I mean, it's just something about it. It has the infinite symbol, the yin and yang, Ouroboros, or the world serpent. It's infinite, infinity, you know, infinite balance and all that good stuff. I really like this one. It's always been one of my favorites from the Thoth. And here we go again about balance, even in the background. Balance going up and down, and that's life. It goes up and it goes down. It's all about balance. Sometimes he's balancing on one foot, juggling coins with a freaking giant rubber band, and also creating the infinite symbol or infinity. Now this is interesting because I don't see the infinity symbol in the two of coins here from the Tarot of Dreams. That's different, but it is a balancing act of some sort, and it's also him going forward into something, the spear of light, whatever that may be. But that's interesting that the infinity symbol isn't here, and he's going forth into something. So this is a different type of balancing act. Oops, sorry. Let me put you there. I didn't realize I took it out of the picture. So, three here. Three of disc or pentacles, whatever you want to call them. And this one is very geometrical. A lot of stuff happening here. But again, that's just Thoth for you. He's that type of guy. In this one, I would usually say two's a party, three's a crowd. Someone has to go. And I don't know what's happening here. This one looks really cool, but I don't know what's going. What the heck? I guess that's a car. I don't know what's really happening here. Again, need to study and get a feel for the cards more. Four of disc. Power. Don't cut corners, darn it. I don't know why I said that. That's what it feels like, though. Don't cut corners. Feel the power. Be stingy. You know, it's almost like open up your chest, you know, or guard your chest, guard your secrets. But anyway, watch your money. Like, it's mine, mine, mine. Be stingy. Well, or maybe not. Maybe don't be stingy and be willing to part. And that's something that's hard to do, especially with earth elements. It's parting with material. Wow. Again, another nice one. Just beautiful card. What is that? What symbol is that on his hat, though? If anyone knows that symbol, please tell me, because I don't. What is this? 5, yeah. 5 of this. And we see another magic symbol here. And this feels mechanical to me. This 5 of this. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but it just feels mechanical. Worry. Just mechanical. But saying that, we have passing your blessings with the 5 of Pentacles in the Rider White. You know, not seeking help when you need it. And we see the same thing here. Not actually, you know, it's a bit different with this one, because whereas where is it? They're walking away and just not paying attention, totally oblivious. This one, I don't know. I think she gets it. I think she's just trying to get a little extra before she goes in. Like, she might need to pay a little something. But this one doesn't feel like it's walking away from help or not asking for help. It feels like getting a little bit more before you seek help. It's like, I just want to try a little bit of something on my own first, and then I'll go and get it. I'm not going to neglect it. I'm not going to leave it or walk away from it, which is interesting. 6 of this. Oh, okay, that's fine, Paranormal Witch. Well, we're almost done anyway. 6 of disc here. This kind of looks like an explosion to me. What does that say at the bottom? Success. Okay. Explosion of success. That's what we want in life. Now, this one, I would say, be careful who you give money to, and sometimes don't expect it back, but you have to balance out, you know, what you can give and what you need, so to speak. And what's interesting here is he has all this money in the Tarot of Dreams, all that money, but he's handing him something else, like the Libra symbol, and it looks like a clip almost. So it's like, what's happening here? What is going on? Like, balance yourself out with money more. Like, find a balance between taking and receiving before you can gain. Like, you know, I'm curious about that. What's going on there? Seven of this, failure. Again, dark, gloomy, not feeling good, not feeling the best, but that's what happens, unfortunately. You know, we have our wins, we have our losses. In this one, though, this feels more like hard work and seeing the fruit of your labor, but you can't pick it. Not yet. It's not there yet. It's like you still need more work to do. And in this one, okay, so the dog looks like a dog I used to have. Her name was OG. Anyway, waiting for success. It's not there yet. It's not ripe yet, but it's almost there for the picking. It looks like, with the 7 of coins in the Tarot of Dreams. I like this card just for the dog. The dog is awesome. What? Prudence. Now this feels like success. It feels like growth. It's like, yeah, here it is. This is what you wanted. You know, it feels bright. It feels fun. It feels good with the Thoth. You know, definitely better than that last one. And still working hard. Hard work pays off. But again, depending on the type of reading and, you know, the person you're reading for, etc., the meanings of the cards will change. And, you know, it's up to the person doing the reading how they interpret them and see the story. So, but this, it's like hard work. You're putting in that work, and you are going to see the fruit, the benefits of all the work you put in. So something like that. And this one's weird. It's almost like fixing. Like, doesn't this look like a tinkerer or something? And putting stuff together, like put your mess together so you can reap the benefits. You know, like work harder, stupid, and you'll get paid quicker. 9 of disc. All right, so this is my perv side coming out, but do those not look like boobs to you? Like in the center here, for some reason, every time I see it, I think boobies. I don't know what that says about me. The 9 here, entering into success, a clearing, being able to start over in some regards. 9 again. Oh, and she even has the bird too. This feels so peaceful. This 9 of coins or disc, pentacles, whatever you want to call it, feels peaceful. It feels like I can rest now. I can relax. Oh my gosh, I can take everything in. It's blossoming. Thank you. Feels peaceful. I like this one. 10 of disc. Wealth. Oh, this is what we want here. Wealth. Accumulating. Success. And this one is like success with family. It feels like familiar, family. Abundance. I think that's a good way of putting it. Abundance. Whoa. Why do those? I mean, they're stone faces, but they look kind of mad. But the path to abundance, again, I'll say. And 10s are endings. So it's like the end path is abundance. Accumulating wealth, abundance, growth, having that growth, because we are dealing with earth element. The only problem is it's slow as sin. Princess of disc, and she's like a native warrior of some sort. I've always liked this card. I thought it was very unique. The page, I kind of like this page. I get where he's going. You know, I kind of get him. The Page of Cups, not so much. And as you already know, I'm a broken record at this point. I don't care for the pages in the Tarot of Dreams, but this one has a bit more going for him because we see the grass and the pillars behind him and everything. And he almost has a, or is it a she? I think it's a she. Excuse me. She almost has this jester hat thing going on. So she has more personality, I think, than the other 3. Let me swap real quick. So Knight of disc, slow moving. Wait, I want that. Yeah, slow moving, very cautious. Shield is up, guarded. Horse is like, oh, you come on, can we go? But it's taking a moment to really look around and almost enjoy yourself, your scenario. Again, slow moving but protective. Like, it'll get there. Whatever you're seeking, you'll get, but you're not going to get it fast. So in the meantime, work hard to accumulate. And now this one is a bit different for a Knight of Pentacles, disc, coins, whatever you want to call it, because he's more energetic, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to charge forth. I'm going to do this. But here's the thing. He's armored up from head to toe, and he's in glamour. I mean, that's freaking gold. He's like, I'm looking good when I come. So he took the time to find the best freaking armor, the most stylish things, which ultimately took time away from the journey. And he's decked out and extremely protected. So it's like, yeah, I'll get there when I get there, and nothing's going to be broken, but I'm taking my time. Queen of Disc, long road ahead, looking at the path ahead, excuse me, and journeying there. It's like your journey's not over. You still got a couple of ways to go. It's not over yet. Queen of Pentacles from the Rider White, and this is almost like a mother. When I see this card, I think mother and protecting and adoring, you know. So something about this one that's just very motherly to me. This is sometimes my you're gonna get pregnant card too. And here's the Queen of Coins. So I don't like this queen too much. I don't like that she's looking somewhere else. I don't know what she's looking at. I like that she picked flowers and everything, but it's like she's elusive. Her thoughts are elsewhere and not in the moment. And that could be an issue. And finally, with the Thoth, the Prince of Disc. And he's, again, this is the one that reminds me of the Prince of Swords, because again, they're similar. And he's rushing. It's like, you know, he's coming at you hard and not too fast, but pretty freaking hard with the world in his arms as well, whatever that is. You know, he's coming at you. And this one, Jesus Christ, an overflow of abundance. Like, you wanted growth, you got growth. Like this King of Pentacles. A lot happening with him. Too much in some cases. And then King of Coins from the Tarot of Dreams. And this guy looks really cool, really laid back, actually. He's quite handsome, if I do say so myself. And yeah, he's like really cool, really laid back. Like, yeah, I got this, you know, I'll go at my own pace. I'll get it done. You know, and he's not too extravagant, which is even more surprising. It's a simpleness about him. And finally, the Palace card. The Palace of Coins. This looks like something out of a Disney princess film, like where they would live. I mean, there's Bambi, for crying out loud. This one is cool. You know, this is the place that I wouldn't mind living. It feels so peaceful. That's what it is. This one is just peaceful. But there we go. We are done. Oh my gosh. Over 2 hours. I think in the future I'm going to have to figure out how to go quicker. But I guess because I was doing a comparison that drug out the time. But wow, you know, there it is. The Tarot of Dreams. Well, Tarot Dreams, the Rider White, and the Thoth deck. So I hope you guys like that. I really, really do. And what do you guys think? Huh? What deck from what I showed? Which ones do you guys like best? If any. I mean, you might not like them at all, which is fine if you don't. Nothing wrong with that. Just putting these up because, unlike Bonnie, I put things up when I'm finished with them, not while I'm still doing stuff. Oh, Bonnie. Oop, there we go. So yeah, let me know which deck you actually like best. And you could put that in the comment section down below or anything like that. And wow, I'm excited. I'm not going to use this deck right away. I think I'm going to take my time and, you know, figure it out, learn it correctly, and go from there. I'm looking for the where it splits in half. There it is. Ah, well, that happened. Oh, wait a second. This isn't going to exactly be the same, but that's okay. We'll put the palace card in there. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me while doing this. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed, and I think that will be it for us today. Sunday, however, okay, and there's some spam that just showed up. Brilliant. Sunday, however, we will be live with, I'm sorry, I'm trying to delete this. There we go. We will be live with Anima Nora on Unexplained Possibilities podcast. So you guys definitely want to check that out. It's going to be a morning show, so 8 a.m. and 8 a.m. PST. So you guys can figure out whatever that is anywhere. So thank you guys again for joining. Thank you for sticking with me for basically 2 hours, 30 minutes and hearing my awkwardness and all that good stuff. And there we go. And if you want more Unexplained Possibilities, be sure to check out our videos, or the past videos, past content. If you want to learn a little bit about the tarot or just the surface level stuff and a good story, check out The Fool's Journey, which is an ongoing series. And yeah, Sunday, 8 a.m. PST, that is, we will be live with Anima Nora. So until then, you all take care and have a